Hello and welcome to Hoarding Rocks. Today we are going to cut some agate nodules that I found in California that don't have windows, and we're gonna see what's gonna hide on the inside. Let's go check them out. Here are the rocks that I choose today. And as you can see, they don't really have much, well, maybe small windows, but it's still hard to tell. This one has a window. Actually, this one does have a window. Oh, I can feel it's gonna be a good one. And see how like it has a little bluish tint to it? So like verse to this, I actually think this might just be a quartz bomb. Verse to this one, you can see there is a little bit of darkness, right? So in that darkness, yeah, this one is gonna be a good one, guys. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. Okay, but this is actually the only one that has actual windows to show. So we are just gonna go ahead and cut those guys and see what they hide on the inside. Okay, the cuts are all finished. This one has a little bit of tint to it. I am really hopeful about it. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, that is quite disappointing. There is some bending, but it's so ghostly. You can hardly see it. All right. We're gonna call that a dot. Yeah, it is just a little bit of bending over here, but I am not even sure if you guys can see it. All right, let's go ahead and check out the next one. Here's our next one. It broke a little bit, just a little piece broke off it. What do we got? What do we got? Let's see. Whoa. I guess it was like this. That is so cool. That one looks like a pistol. Look at that. I wish there was no fracture. That is really cool. There is some bending and some water level bending. Check out the closer view. You can see there is a bending going around and there is a water level. That would be really cool if not for that fracture. All right, second one is really pretty. I really love the contrast on here. All right, let's move on to the next one. And here is our next one. It's hard to say. Looks like there is a little bit of shadowing in there, so hopefully we're gonna see something fun, but it might just be a quartz bomb. Let's see. Ooh, there is some water level bending. I feel like maybe I should have cut it a different way. Oh, I wonder if I like cut it closer that way, if that would be better, because you can see there is barely anything on this side and this little chunk. Huh, there is some depth to it. Interesting. I feel like I could have cut it a different way. This part's really nothing interesting, but this part is kind of cool looking, right? At least there is like a little bit of that 3D going on in there. I like this one. It's interesting. This little one is way translucent, so I really don't have much hope, but alright. It tried to do something, but it didn't really come through with anything. Here is our next one. There's some windows, but you can't really tell anything about it. Let's see. Oh, that is quite cool. There is some water level bending, and again, it's almost like if I cut it like this, it probably would expose it better. But that is pretty cool. There is definitely some interesting contrast going on in here. So yeah, I like this one. It's interesting. There is some contrast and water level bands. All right, not bad for this ugly rock. Next one. It's funny how they all look so similar on the outside. You really, really never know what you are going to get. And this one has a little bit of something going on, but it's so ghostly. Yeah, well, actually, there's a little bit of moss going on in here. I'm gonna add a little point for that. You can see there's a little green blue moss in there. Right. Well, at least there is some interesting stuff and the tubes going that way. Can you guys see those? Okay. This is okay, but I would really expect a lot more. And by the looks of this one, I'm assuming this will be a quartz bomb. So let's just go ahead. Yeah, not only it's a quartz bomb, it's also super fractured. All right, let's go on to the next one. Will this one be anything? Has a little bit of color to it. Whoa, that is really cool. Look at this water level. And also it looks like there might be some kind of tubes going behind it. Yeah, that is really, really, yeah, totally. Look at that. There is an eye with a little moss popping through it. Yeah, guys, this is a really fun one, and the bands are so pronounced. I really love this one. Yeah, this one is pretty cool. This one almost looks like a dinosaur skull or something. You can tell, right? That's eyes, and there's like a jaw, right? Like this one. That is pretty cool. Look at that. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, this next one was decided to be difficult, and we got 3 parts instead of 2. So go ahead and check out the first one. Oh, that's cute. It's just broke like this. Okay, there's not much going on, but it's still kind of cute. Oh, look, there could possibly be something in there, could it? Ta-da! Yeah. Well, this one is kind of trash, but this one is cute. We've got a little banding, we've got a little druzy on the inside, and a little something going on in here. Yeah, I like this one. I want to see if I can. I want to see if I can focus things a little better. Would that be helpful? Yeah, I think this one is pretty cute, especially this part over here at the bottom. Yeah, I like this one. Well, this might just be another quartz bomb, so we're not gonna take too long. And yeah, that is definitely a quartz bomb. Bye bye. And we got this super little one. I wonder if it's gonna have anything. Sometimes little ones can be pretty amazing. Let's see. Oh, it is cute. This looks like a whale. Oh, that is pretty cute. Look at that. Little marks from the soul, I guess. Oh, that is a cute pattern. Oh, I love how little this is. Okay, and we have one more left. So, you excited? Okay, we have one more left. And you can probably tell that this one probably going to be good. This is the only one that actually had a window, and that window looks really good. Let's see. Ta-da! Wow. Now, this is absolutely incredible. There is parallax bending in there, guys. And the contrast is so pretty. Look at this. There is some fracture on this side, but this one is fracture-free besides my ugly cut. I did get a new blade, so we are gonna go and cut some more good stuff. Remember to subscribe. Wow, look at this. Which one was your favorite? Please comment down below and remember to subscribe. In next video, I am going to cut some more nodules, but those are going to be from someplace else, and I guarantee you're going to like it.